So, were you with her yesterday?
Yes.
Whereabouts were you with her?
Yeah. I went to pick her up at King's Cross, King's Cross to take her to some accommodation.
Yeah. Did you go to the
and I saw very clearly that she had been without her hormones.
But you weren't with her when she was with Wayside Chapel, is that correct?
I was with her at Wayside Chapel on Christmas Day, and she was fine then.
Well, this didn't occur on Christmas Day, so you weren't aware. So you weren't aware
Then
that day.
I did see her, and I did see her yesterday.
Okay, but you weren't aware that she made threats of self-harm, so that's fine.
I was aware that there was no threats of suicide or self-harm in any way.
That's what she told you, not what the other staff had.
It's what I witnessed, and there was no threats of suicide or self-harm.
But unfortunately, you weren't there on the day.
I was there with Bella yesterday.
Well, you said Christmas, and then now you're saying yesterday, so...
I saw Bella on Christmas Day, and I also saw Bella yesterday.
Whereabouts?
That day, I went to the cross to pick her up. So I did in fact meet her yesterday.
Okay, so yeah, I know what you're saying, but obviously inconsistency of versions. Let me just tell you. So you went on.
Yes, I was there. I was with her yesterday.
Okay.
Where
was she when she was
She was engaged in the conversation with the staff outside Wayside Chapel.
Okay. So, and then you know what she said?
Chapel.
Yeah.
What she said, what Bella had said to me specifically, she said she needed accommodation, she needed her hormones.
No, to the staff.
Hormones. At that particular time, she wanted to. At that particular time, she had gone to see them for case management to get accommodation.
Yep.
They could not help her with accommodation. Okay. She was very upset about that. Yep. There was another individual there who made threats against Bella. Bella did not feel safe, and so Bella quickly left. And so I was with her. I picked Bella up. Personally, and I brought her to my address.
So I'm happy to take a report if someone's made threat against her, so we can take some legal action against the other individual. But let's deal with one situation at a time. We're 24/7. We can always take a report. But at this stage, I have
because what I witnessed is that there was another individual who made threats against Bella. Yeah. I did not witness Bella make threats.
So what I've got here is quote unquote that she has made threats. I won't tell you exactly the words because you're there. So I've got all these quotes. I've got witnesses that stated they've seen this. Look, it's pretty. I know it's a bit harsh. It's pretty black and white to me that she has made some threats. We do have a duty. There was
no medical health professional. In relation to Bella. Bella did not make threats, but there were definitely threats made against Bella.
Okay. So.
But Bella went to see the caseworker for her scheduled appointment to get accommodation. They had said to Bella that there was nothing available. Bella had contacted me for assistance because she did not feel safe. I could hear an individual in the background making threats. When I arrived to pick up Bella, I could see the individual was continuing to make threats against Bella. Bella, and the assessment at that particular stage was to take her out of the area. Bella has no intentions of returning to King's Cross. She does not feel safe.
We're not bringing her back to Cross. Rest assured. So this is what happened. You were on the phone, so you went there. You went there.
I was there. I physically picked her up yesterday.
I know you physically picked her up, but you weren't there. Present at that scene when she made.
Yes, I was physically there. I was physically there, and I asked the staff, "Has Bella made any threats?" They said no.
Okay. Well, they told us they. And you went there. So unfortunately.
I was there. I was there.
Don't get worked
I
up.
was there.
Don't get worked up.
I was there. I was there. I asked the individual.
You're getting more worked up than Bella.
Yes.
Relax.
And I'm
Relax.
telling you, I was there and I witnessed it.
Okay. I literally put you on camera saying you weren't there, and I'm saying...
I said I was there.
Eventually you were there, but not when she made the threats, unfortunately. So now, with that new information to you, we're not going away. There's no way I'm walking away from here. She will have to be scheduled, unfortunately, and she'll have to...
She didn't... There was no threats.
But see, if this continues on, it's going to be more devastating to her.
There was no threats.
Yeah.
You're traumatizing me.
No, I'm not traumatized.
You're traumatizing me. And I don't appreciate being bullied by friggin' cops. The cops in any way, shape or form at my friggin' door.
Okay. So, I don't know what you're on about bullying. I've been speaking with a neutral tone, in fact, a very friendly tone. You've been raising your voice at me.
Because you're not listening.
If you just
I was
relax
there
down,
and...
let's talk human beings. I'm not treating you like anything less. I'm treating you as equal.
You haven't listened. I'm a transgender male.
Well, I don't see anything, race or color, anything. It doesn't affect my job. I treat everyone equally, respectfully.
Well, you're not treating Bella equally, and you're certainly not treating my equally.
I don't know how I'm not treating.
No.
It's all good. It's all good. Good. They want me to talk to an ambulance officer. You stay right here. No, you stay right here. You stay right here. Here, let me handle this. No, you let me handle this. All right, you let me handle it. Handle it. You've done nothing wrong. You're under our care, all right?
Well, it's on face to face. Okay, sorry. They gave the version to the police and they started to literally write a fucking code that they said. Yeah.
Anyways, please, as well as office, Sylvia. Oh, okay, hang on. Yeah. So, I don't know. She's at. Yeah. So she's.
There needs to be female. They need female because she fears men.
Our female sergeants is coming.
I do not want her touched by a male.
Sorry, you?
I do not want her touched by a male.
No, there's no reason.
Yeah. 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 Ross, can you just take point here? Just take point there. I'm just going to go get the what's the parameters. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Just the
People at Wayside?
Yeah, just the people there.
Yeah. And what happened in that situation? Were you
Just, like,
hurt?
Not physically, no, but like I ran before it could get like any worse, so before it could escalate.
Yeah.
And then I called Mr. Brown and I was just like, please help me because I don't feel safe.
So then you came here yesterday evening. Okay.
Yesterday afternoon. It was yesterday afternoon. I went and I picked her. I physically went and picked her up.
Do the people at Wayside Chapel know Mr. Rebb's address?
No. No, the only one who would know my address would be Pastor John. But in terms of anybody else, I don't know anybody else
And
would
that's
have
what's
how
stalking
they
me for, like, is
how,
someone
how
stalking me?
yeah I would like to know how did anybody get a hold of my address, because the only one who would know my address at Wayside Chapel is Pastor John Owen, and he's not going to go and
I
tell
don't have the
everyone.
information about why
Like,
we've
that
been.
makes me feel more like less
Yeah.
safe, because like who's stalking me? Like who's watching me? Like
Do you know why the calls come through?
Look, I don't know the whole details, but I can go and find out.
Yeah,
I'll find out for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Because the way it works, we actually don't know because we just got attached to the job. So if the police officer has a look, and we can get that information for you. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're not sure either.
Because this is completely out of the blue.
Yeah, I understand.
Blue and very, very shocking.
I know this whole situation is very scary, but right now, at this moment, you're safe. With me and Matthew here, you
I
are.
don't feel safe.
I know you.
She only feels safe with me at the moment.
I know. Okay. Do you
Moment, and with the police being here, it's upsetting her.
Bella, do you have any medical conditions?
She has a neurological disability, but that's it.
Do you know what that's called, that disability?
ASD.
Okay.
Okay, so the Inner West Police got a call from King's Cross Police as a concern for welfare, because you were there yesterday at Wayside.
That's correct.
Is that
Yes.
correct?
But how did they get a hold of my address?
I'm getting to that. So they were concerned for your welfare after a couple of comments that you'd made.
But I didn't make those comments.
Well, this
Like,
is don't shoot the messenger. This is what their job is. So then you apparently made a couple of comments, and then you come and collected her.
That is
And
correct.
apparently she's either been seen here or seen in company of you. I don't know. There's no details on how they got your address. That's not what doesn't come across.
see, that's like makes me feel very unsafe with the police now. Sorry, like
Yeah.
how the heck did that happen? That doesn't make any sense. Like, it's
Did
like,
you pick her up in? So no one know. How did you pick her up?
I went by public transport, and I did not disclose to anyone my address.
Were the police there?
No, there was no police there.
Did you speak to the police yesterday?
No.
No.
Talking to police because
Oh,
of the fact they're transphobic.
That's the job that's coming. That's all the information I've got. We can investigate that part of it later.
So I
But
feel
at
like
this
that's like
stage,
stalking
Because
harassment.
it feels like I'm being stalked, and that concerns me. The
Well,
fact
no,
that
the-
like somebody's disclosed my address.
Well, the issue it's like not about your address or anything, Rev. The job is all about comments that Bella's made at
Yeah.
the Wayside, something along the lines
From
I
what
want to kill myself. I've got nothing to live for.
No, I
Shit.
never said that.
I-
Like get killed.
I did,
I don't
yeah.
want to upset you.
Yeah.
This is just the.
What? Yeah.
We're
What?
here to check your welfare. That's why the
What?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm completely safe, but this is
What? I
freaking
yeah.
me
Yeah.
out.
Can I
Like,
tell you what I specifically witnessed? I saw threats made against Bella. I did not witness Bella make any threats. Threats, and the decision we made.
Threats as in threats as to threats.
No,
of harm.
no, there was no threats of suicide or
Well,
self-harm.
this is where we're at. I don't have any more information than that. That can be something you can take up with
I think they've misconstrued screwed the situation. But very much from what I saw Bella was being attacked. Bella did not feel safe, and I picked her up to assist her with her accommodation and to help her get her hormones.
Okay. Well, at this stage, this is what we're here for. Is we're just here to assess Bella's mental health and her.
Like I'm fine. It's just I'm scared now. Like, but otherwise I'm fine. Like, I just need more hormone. I need more estrogen, and
Yeah.
I need more.
Where
hormones.
do you get your estrogen from?
Yeah, we're in the process of connecting her with her
I'm
GP.
really trying to just get Bella to answer the questions,
I've been
okay?
like back in Queensland because there's no queer like support services. I've been getting it on like the black market.
Yeah.
But I'm running low now, and like I don't know. I thought I could just do it properly here, but like
You haven't been able to get in touch with the services?
no, none of them are like taking new patients or
Well,
something.
yeah.
There's always something.
We're
Like
we're booked in to
Please.
see someone.
Do you take any other drugs or medication?
no, nothing else.
No?
I smoke cigarettes. That's it. Like
Okay. Sure. When's the last time you saw a GP?
I don't even know.
A while ago?
Like yeah, it's been probably early March this year.
Okay. Do you have a therapist that you see?
I do I speak to therapists a lot like on Key Life
Yeah.
and other like LGBT like peer support services on a regular basis. Like,
And she's connected with Acon as well.
yes, and I am connected with ACOM with Trans Hub as well.
Yeah.
And they have been assisting.
And they
me
have
with my
excellent
mental health.
pride counselling who are qualified
Okay,
psychiatrists.
if you interject one more time, I'm gonna get the officer just to get you into another room because this part is important. What I'm doing right now is I'm doing an assessment on Bella. This part determines what happens next. And if I can't do an assessment on Bella, it just slows down and messes with the whole process. Do you understand? I'm not trying to be rude. I understand you taking great care of her. But if I'm unable to assess her mental state and she's unable to answer the questions to me fully because you're interjecting or answering for her, I can't make that assessment, okay? And that becomes a problem, all right? So that's what I have to do right now, okay? What's your plan for today, Bella?
Well, I don't know now, but I wanted to just we were trying to find a GP,
Yeah.
and then also trying to find accommodation.
Yeah.
And that's the plan today.
Right.
That's definitely the plan. And, he is right. That is definitely the plan. Because what am I supposed to do? Just in my past experience, when I've been forced to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Well, they just kick me back out on the street, and then what? That's all my plans ruined. I'm
Yeah.
literally back to square one again, and all that work is gone.
Have you been sectioned before?
Long time ago, but yes.
Okay. Are you from New South Wales or are you from Queensland?
No, from Queensland.
Queensland. Okay. And when did you come to New South Wales?
Not even a week ago.
Okay.
Because I'm fleeing domestic violence.
In Queensland.
Yes.
Okay. What was your plan for when you came to New South Wales? Was it just to stay at Wayside until you found something
No, I
else?
really didn't want to be at Wayside at all.
Okay.
I really did not want to be there because the people there are just, they go there are just
Yeah.
so wrong, so mean, and
And we have every intentions of keeping her out of King's Cross to keep her
yeah,
safe.
exactly. No, that is correct. I don't feel safe at the cross.
Why
People
don't
have
you
been
feel
wanting to
safe?
buy me, literally.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just some adventure for them or some fantasy. I don't feel safe.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts of self-harm?
None whatsoever. No, I just want to get some accommodation, and of course, I'm hormonal.
Yeah.
I'm going through a second puberty,
Yeah.
literally going through a second puberty, and I feel so misunderstood. No one gets that. How am I not supposed to be hormonal?
Yeah.
And I feel people just assume I'm insane or something. It's I'm going through all these
changes.
these changes, exactly. I'm having growing pains, I'm having everything.
Yeah.
But I have no intentions or thoughts.
Have you had them before?
Not recently, no. Of course, there's times in life, when you get a bit down and you're just ugh, but.
Have you ever attempted suicide before? No.
No.
Okay.
Literally as a teenager, I was a bit of an emo kid, but.
Yeah.
I went through the phase, if you will, but.
Yeah.
That's about it,
Okay. Any drugs or alcohol in the last 48 hours?
No.
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 Have you eaten today?
Yes.
Yes, I have, yes.
Okay.
That's in cereal.
Nice. What cereal?
Okay, cool.
Nice. What's your guys' plan?
You 22 or? I'm not. I'll have to find out that because I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure whether these guys have got much as well.
Yeah. I don't. Well, I'll just have a chat to the police officer out there and we'll make a plan and see what's going to happen, okay?
So at this stage, whether she is Bella gonna stay with you until?
Yeah. So until we get her in accommodation, she's going to stay with me.
Okay. All right. Do you want to go to the hospital at all?
Really, no, I'm so
No.
scared. Like, I'm honestly scared, and like, I am fine in Mr. Rowe's care. Like, as long
Yeah.
as I'm in Mr. Rowe's care, I'm fine. Like,
Yeah.
he is the only person I trust.
Yeah. And we're connecting her with all the support services
Yes,
she
like,
needs.
all
So
the
we're
relevant-
connecting her with a transgender caseworker. We're connecting her with a transgender doctor so she can get her hormones, etc. We're actually in the middle of making an appointment with a transgender GP for her.
That's what we were doing when
For her, so
what we were doing
yeah,
when
so
the
yeah,
police arrived, when the
yeah.
transphobic bullies arrived.
What's the GP's name?
Hey, so we're going through the Trans Hub
Okay.
GP doctors list
Yeah.
and seeing who's got an appointment to book her in.
Like, we were just going through the motions, if you will. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also we're also making various phone calls to all the different refuge crisis accommodation as well.
Okay. Do you want to pull up that list on the computer? And
Yeah.
I'll just jump back here.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a sec, okay?
Yeah, so I can show you on the computer. Bella, you're safe. You're safe with me. You're safe, alright?
Pigs wanna hurt me, those two guys wanna hurt me.
I'm not gonna let him, alright? At the moment, she's scared the police are gonna hurt her.
Don't worry.
Me?
She's scared because she's been assaulted by the police before. She's scared the police are gonna hurt her again at the moment.
Can you please assure her I'm not gonna hurt her?
It doesn't erase that feeling.
Yeah.
Once you've been beaten, like, because I've been physically beaten.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
you've been physically assaulted by the police for being transgender, you can't
I can
erase it. And
understand
given the fact that
The memory sticks with you.
the memory
I can
sticks with her.
But right now, can you leave it? I'm not gonna hurt her.
It doesn't.
I'm not gonna hurt her.
It doesn't. It
I
doesn't.
understand police in
alleviate.
general, that's fine, but I'm not gonna hurt her.
Yeah, given the fact that the police assault that's happened to her
When
is
did this happen? What was
it happened to her in
obviously in Queensland?
yeah it happened to her about a week or so ago, just before she
She's
just
clutching at her ribs and stuff. Does she want treatment for that?
that's essentially that's why we're booking her in to see a GP because she was recently assaulted by the police. That was another reason why
I can understand.
woman, and we're in the process of helping her with legal ID issues because she was born in the Northern Territory, and she didn't know that she could actually get her a Northern Territory birth certificate. So that's the other part of the problem because her half of her ID is in her dead name misgender. Gender that also exacerbates the problem. She's got Centrelink have been very good with her. They've recognised her name and gender and given her a Centrelink healthcare card.
So she doesn't have anything in New South Wales though?
So she has a Centrelink healthcare card.
In Bella?
In Bella, and she also has her Opal card. We managed to get her concession Opal card in her in Bella's name and female gender. So we're in the process of
It's happening, but
yeah,
it's just like,
Taking time.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
taking time.
okay, I understand that too. She's only been here for a week, so I can understand
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, she was
Good, really.
she was physically assaulted.
Does she want to go to hospital in relation to those injuries? Not with us.
Yeah.
If we step out,
Yeah.
if she receives treatment at police.
So we took her. So I took her to see a doctor yesterday, and they advised her to follow up with a local GP.
Which doctor did you go to yesterday?
So I actually jumped on the phone to a doctor, and I said, look, I'm a bit concerned. My friend here has been physically injured by
police, and their advice to us is book her in to see a GP as soon as possible.
Because if she's got broken ribs, she could really have anything with her lungs. I think it would be advisable for her to go to the hospital. Because we step out.
Yeah.
Once she receives treatment in relation to her injuries, police we won't be involved. Do you know what I mean? And I understand she's got whatever she's over there.
It could just be me, Matthew, you, and Bella.
Go to hospital, go and see about these ribs, because you could get
Without the police.
any
Yeah,
issue.
as long as you can assure she's not sectioned.
Well, it wouldn't be.
I'd be happy
to take her just in relation to
to
the.
that.
Yeah, I'm happy for her to go and see. I want something.
Yeah, if you can remove the threat of her being sectioned for being transgender, that would be.
There's never ever been any threat on my part.
That they suggested that she was being scheduled.
I'm not gonna. I'll take it up with them later. But me personally, I've not threatened anyone with sectioning it because you're a transgender person. To be quite frank with you, Bella's clearly a beautiful person who just needs a bit of help right now, and I want to get her help. But I don't want to see her crying into a towel with literally tears rolling down her face.
It has to.
Because I can't, and I can't help her.
It has to do with the fact that she was because of the fact that she was physically assaulted.
And
by
I
police.
understand that too. Yeah, I understand that. But I think if Bella was happy to go with the two officers here and seek some treatment about her injuries to her.
Well, that's what. Yeah. Well, that's what we're
I'll
planning on
step
doing.
out.
That's what we're planning on doing today.
Okay. Well, let's do that then.
My only thought is, I know you thought about going to a GP, and that's like, if you still want to do that, that's fine. They don't have x-rays. That's the only thing. And if the ribs are injured or cracked, she'll need an x-ray.
And it can get really, really nasty.
And at the very least, the hospital can give us some pain medication and make you feel a bit more comfortable.
Well,
Yeah.
if you can leave it between me and these guys, and if you guys can step out of the picture, that would be great.
Yep. Can we get her down to the Ambo with these guys?
Not until you guys go.
Huh?
Not until you guys go, because she won't consent to that until you guys go.
Well, I can't really leave until we've got a bit of a resolution, and just, do you know what I mean? Unless I'll speak to these two officers and see what happens from there. But if we can we just start getting her towards
Or if she just wants to get a few things together, like
Yes,
a
a few
purse
things
or a
together.
phone.
No.
Have you sort of been a little bit, I don't mean this in an offensive way either, but you're being a little bit combative with us? And I've done nothing.
Because I've been physically assaulted by police. She's been physically assaulted by
But
police.
I will not, and I've got my camera on. If anything that I do will be, you have my word that I'm not going to do anything. And I know you've taken recordings of me, and I don't consent to that either. I don't consent to you recording me.
Well, you're recording
And that's
me,
fine.
so
Which is fine.
yeah.
But I definitely don't want you publicising that and putting it on YouTube or something. Do you understand? Okay. But what I want to help Bella.
I know what's happened in the past, and it's terrible, mate. Like, I completely agree. Okay.
Yeah.
But all of us here today, we only just want to make sure you're okay. She's okay.
Well, I'd really like to know how anybody got my address.
To be fair, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair too.
Yeah. Because essentially, because this is a safe house, and nobody should.
For you to find that out, on the job, it doesn't have that on the job, but I would ask King's Cross because they put the job on.
We've been told certain information.
Okay. So what happens in our system is if a member of the public calls up or something happens, they'll call the police station or call 000, and someone will put on a job, and they'll have a name and address and incident, and whoever, I don't know how your name, or either whether your name's even in it, or whether I know your address is obviously in it because we're here, but I don't know how they got that. I can't answer it.
Yeah.
If I could, I would answer it. Because
how would they know to come here, because this is a safe house?
That's what I'm saying to you. I don't actually know. But if you take it up with them and ask the person who put the job on, ask the supervisor over there, they'll tell you as to how it works.
Let's start with you guys. They're happy with us taking as a medical
Yeah.
transport.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to Bella about that?
So she's not being sectioned.
Not
at this time?
sectioned, nothing, just you.
Okay. Do you want to relay that to Bella?
Yeah, and then.
No. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. Hey, if I can just get the ambulance.
Yeah. Perfect. I'm happy with that.
I'll speak to them as well. I'll just need to
Yeah. So Bella,
She's definitely not sectioned.
I promise you, you're.
Lied to before.
I'm not lying to you now, okay? I promise. You're not sectioned.
been lied to way too many times.
I know.
That's not gonna help me. Like, I actually need, physical help.
I know you need more support. Mr. Red's doing a great job, but you need to be linked into more services,
And that's what we're doing.
but that's also something they can also do at hospital. At minimum, they'll check your ribs, make sure you're all good, plus get those support services in there.
We're already doing that.
I
don't
think,
want the hospital doing that.
okay, but we need to get your ribs checked out. I think that's important. I think the
No,
general.
you're gonna be sectioned. He's
You're
lying
not
to
gonna be
me.
You're not going to be sectioned.
Because I've got to write the form out, and I'm not writing the form. You have
Okay?
my word, I am not writing.
You have my
I'm
word
not
too.
sectioning you. You've not made any threats
I
to
don't
come
mean
to
to be
me.
like, I don't know, but it's just not gonna do me any favors. It won't do
And
my
that's-
mental health any favors being
And that's why
sanctioned.
we're
Like,
not sectioning
You're not
you.
sectioned. You're not being sectioned. You have my absolute word. Because I literally have to sign a form and do it. I
So
have
do
to
I.
write in there grounds as to why you would be sectioned,
And there's
and
no
I'm
ground.
not doing that.
And you can look at me the whole time. If I
Rev,
pull
you
out
have
a
my
piece
word,
of
I'm
paper,
not doing that.
you'll know, but I'm not. That's all I've got. I've just got this piece of paper
So
that
that
I'm going
was
to put
a
your details
lodging
on.
complaint.
You're more than welcome to lodge a complaint. If you get sectioned on police section in this instance, then you're more than welcome to lodge a complaint. I have my camera on. I'm telling you now, I am not sectioning you. You are you've not made any threats of harm that I need to put into the section.